Okay, so for today, 3.2, solving systems and inequalities by graphing. You're going to have systems of inequalities, meaning you're going to have more than one equation that's an inequality. You're going to graph your boundaries for each inequality. Make sure you pay attention to solid or open. You're going to identify the regions, or just single region that is shaded for each inequality shared by all. The one that is shared by all inequalities is your solution. So where each inequality overlap, that's where your solution is. You'll need to make sure it's very clear about where your final solution is. I strongly suggest a highlighter. Colored pencil works. Vertices, you'll need to label your vertices where your lines intersect. When we have multiple equations, meaning 3 or more, you will form a boundary line, you will form a polygon that is shaded. You will need to make sure that you label your vertices on the endpoints of those. So, solving each system inequality. So we're going to do this B here. I'm going to graph in two different colors. I'm going to graph in orange and red. So my first equation, plus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slope with 3, so down 3 over 1. It is closed. So, dash line. I want all the y's less than, so I'm going to plug in 0, 0 because I can. 0 is less than 4, so shaded region is this way. For the equation of 2x minus 1, I'm going to go down to minus 1, and my slope is 2, so there's an intersection. Sorry, this is a solid line, not dash. Let's try that again. Second one is solid as well. Okay, and I want all the y's greater than. I don't have 0, 0 as a solution, so I'll plug it in. Is 0 greater than negative 1? It is. So my answer, that is the shared region, is everything over here. And that would be my solution. Coming to the back. So, I'm going to skip the word problem for right now. I'm going to jump down here to these. Solving these, I'm going to have 3 equations. So I'm going to do orange. Start with this first one. Y is greater than or equal to 2x plus 1. So plus 1, slope of 2. It's a solid line, so I'm going to connect these. I can plug in 0, 0 as a solution. So is 0 greater than 1? Nope. So this would be this way. Y is less than or equal to 8. So I come up here to 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a solid line. And thankfully no slope, so I can just do this. I do have a point of intersection here. Not too sure what it is, but I do have that point. So what we're going to do is everything is less than, so it's going to be shaded this way. So it looks like this is going to be where my triangle is going to form because it's 3 lines, but we're not sure. And then I'm going to pull out let's do a blue here. Okay. On that one, I'm going to solve for y, so I have 3y is greater than or equal to negative 4x plus 8. Divide by 3, divide by 3, divide by 3. Y is greater than or equal to negative 4/3 x plus 8/3. So roughly almost 9. So right here, and I'm going to go up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to go to the left 3 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Down 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's roughly where my line's at. Use a straight edge here. And it's a solid line. Really off on there, but don't worry about that part there. And then I want all the y's that are going to satisfy this equation. So if I plug in 0, 0, is 0 greater than that? Nope. So this region goes this way. So I have points that are here. This is my shared region between all three of them. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my calculator to actually get those vertices. So on your calculator, I'm going to type in the equations. So you have 2x plus 1, 8. And then this one that I solved, which is negative 4 thirds x plus 8 thirds. And then I'm going to go graph. I know I can't see anything right now, so I'm going to change my window so we don't forget. Zoom 6. And I'm going to calculate out my intersections. So looking at my graph so far, lines are pretty sweet, look really good. So second calc, intersections. So I'm going to do first curve, which is this line. My second curve, which is y equals 8. You can see it at the top. Hit enter. Gives me that point up here. So I know this point is 3.5, 8. I'm going to do the intersection again. Second calc, intersection. First curve, 2x plus 1. Second curve, I'm going to switch to my other line by hitting the down arrow, hit enter, and guess. And that gives me my second intersection. So this intersection here is 0.5, 2. And last but not least, I'm going to do my other intersection. So that's going to be between third line and second line. So second calc, intersection. I don't want the first line, so I'm going to hit the second line, hit 8, hit the down arrow again, or it's already chosen it. And if we aren't sure we're on that line, we hit the left arrow, enter, enter. And that point of intersection is negative 4, 8. So that's negative 4, 8. All right, there we go.